Oh, 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 no. I don't need negative energy, grab me a positive synergy. I have been down it through life, been there and done it with trifling people who told me my style would not work. I told them they wrong, been struggling too long. This song is for you, I'm proving you wrong. Get out my way, 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 get out my way. Haters, haters, all good. Thought I couldn't when I could. Had a dream, it's reality. I made my own way about the hood. I've been waiting for a long time to collect what's always been mine. Always had a dream to sing. Gotta make my gift of music ring to prove to y'all it's Atmos time. Been to the bottom and that's too long. Now it's time to rise to the top. Will never forget why I started and who supported and gave me props. I'll never start working to give you my best. I'm training my power to pass every test. I give all the glory cause truly I'm blessed. If you coming with trauma then just get out my way, 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 get out my way. Haters, haters, all good. Thought I couldn't when I could. Had a dream, it's reality. I made my own way. Alexa, stop. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing? Mom, life, love.
I don't know that one.
All right, good morning. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Good morning, Mom, life, love. How you doing? And Dingo, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Welcome to the morning beat. Welcome to the morning beat. Let's see what in the world going on. Let me send out a little back call. Let people know we live. Let's see, morning beat, True Strong. Let's see, we live on the morning beat. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, y'all. So, couple of things. I want to thank everybody for joining me this morning on this beautiful Wednesday morning, what they call this hump day, right? It's the day right in the middle of the week, right over when you go over and going into the weekend. This weekend should be plenty exciting for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It's the Super Bowl on Sunday. Super Bowl on Sunday. Me and somebody was talking yesterday. Actually, a couple of people was talking about who do I feel like is going to win this Super Bowl this year? And honestly, y'all, I think it's just, I'm not going to say it's a setup, but I think it's Super Bowl, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, in Tampa Bay, Tom Brady. I don't know. I just think that it's just too hard to pick against, you know what I'm saying, Tom Brady, when the Super Bowl is going to be in Tampa Bay. What's going on, Best Mimi? Best Mimi G. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah. So y'all, look, a couple of things I want to go over with y'all, man. Let me share this screen. Couple of little things. Let's see what we got going on here. So this right here, I think is very, very, very personally sad. It says here that evidence builds that pregnant women can pass COVID antibodies to their newborn babies. That is really, really sad. Like it makes you now think about how this thing, how really how all the different ways it can really pass on to other people. It says here one of the many big questions scientists are trying to untangle is whether people who get COVID-19 during pregnancy will pass on some natural immunity to their newborns. Well, recent studies have hinted that they might have new findings published Friday in the journal JAMA Pediatrics provide another piece of the puzzle. According to more evidence that COVID-19 antibodies can cross the placenta. Says here we have found, what we have found is fairly consistent with what we learned from studies of other viruses, says Scott E. Hensley, an associate professor of microbiology at the Perelman School of Medicine in the University of Pennsylvania and one of the senior authors of the study. Additionally, he added that studies suggest that women are not only transferring antibodies to their fetuses, but also transferring more antibodies to their babies if they are infected earlier in their pregnancies. This might have complications for when women shall be vaccinated against COVID-19, Hensley said, adding that vaccinating women earlier in pregnancy might offer more protective benefits, but studies actually analyzing vaccination among pregnant women need to be completed. So this is this is some shocking news. So you don't have to just have, just by yourself, have this stuff like, just yourself. Like you can actually pass this on through your body to your babies. If you have any nieces, nephews, or kids that may be pregnant, make sure that they are extra careful because they don't realize that they could actually pass this on to their own babies. Okay? So let me see here. Some other news I wanted to share with y'all. So this guy, get this over here, remove this, stop, and let me share this with y'all. Chrome, there we go. So this guy, this Josh Hawley guy, if y'all remember this guy, he is one of those senators who threw up the white power signal during the Capitol March or Capitol attack, where all of those crazy Trump supporters came in and stormed the Capitol. This guy, Senator Josh Hawley, has positioned himself as the Biden administration's single most vocal opponent in the Senate, as the only senator who has voted against every single one of Biden's cabinet nominees so far. A possible sign he is positioning himself for a presidential run. Can y'all imagine having this guy right here, actually running for president when we know that America will do everything they can to elect a racist? Okay, this guy openly put out there that he simply is a racist. It says here, Hawley has voted against all 5 Biden nominees. All 5 nominees. Avril Haines for Director of National Intelligence, Lloyd Austin for Defense Secretary, Janet Yellen for Treasury Secretary, Anthony Blinken for Secretary of State, and most recently, Pete Buttigieg, whatever that is, for Transportation Secretary. Senator Ted Cruz, which is the Republican senator, he actually tried to run for president before. I remember him, his crazy conspiracy theory. But Marsha Blackburn and Mike Lee from Utah have each voted against 4 nominees, while Senator Tom Cotton, who is a Republican from Arkansas, and Rick Scott, the Republican from Florida, and Rand Paul, that's the guy, I think Ron Paul's son, are among senators who have voted against 3. Most of the aforementioned senators have at times been floating as 2024 presidential candidates, especially Hawley and Cruz, who together led a charge to object to Biden's electoral votes. Senator Ben Sasse of Nebraska is one of the few senators rumored to have presidential ambitions who has not voted against any of Biden's nominees so far, while Senator Marco Rubio, Republican from Florida, made Buttigieg's first no vote on Tuesday. Cabinet votes can also serve as concrete ways for senators to stand out against resistors to an administration of the opposite party. A key designation for ambitious lawmakers looking to run for a higher office. The 5 senators who voted against the most initial Trump cabinet nominees is, let's see here, Kristen Gillibrand from Detroit, Kamala Harris, yay, from California, Bernie Sanders, my boy, Elizabeth Warren, and Cory Booker of New Jersey all ended up mounting bids for president. So, needless to say, if this Josh Hawley, which is the Republican senator from Missouri, does try to run for president, y'all have been put on notice. He is a straight up racist and don't give a damn what anybody think about it. Good morning, Boston. I'm in love with you. How you doing? Good morning. This thing is becoming really racial, but now it's being brought to the light, meaning they don't care how they are doing things anymore. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Best Mimi said he opposes on purpose just because, shows he's senseless, period. Absolutely. Straight senseless. Crazy folks. Crazy. And it's crazy because some of these people will put politics before the country because they really don't care. It's all about them and what their ambitions are. Let me bring this back up. Let me see. Let me see here. I don't know why my green screen be doing that. Why'd you go out? I guess y'all can still hear me, so that's fine. Now let me go back over here. There's something else I want to share with y'all real quick. Let's see here. Let me share this. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so they are doing everything that they can to try to make sure they get more of these COVID-19 vaccines sent directly to your local pharmacies. Okay, it says here that the Biden administration will ship COVID-19 vaccines directly to pharmacies. The Biden administration has announced that it will begin shipping about 1 million COVID-19 vaccine doses a week directly to thousands of pharmacies in an attempt to address equity concerns and speed up the country's crucial inculation effort. The vaccines sent to pharmacies will be in addition to the millions. Let's see here. Pharmacy effort, the vaccines, in addition to the millions of doses sent weekly to states, territories, and tribes that are sometimes administered at local pharmacies. The program will begin on February 11th on a limited basis, with vaccines sent to about 6,500 stores nationwide. Jeff Zients, the White House's COVID-19 response coordinator, told reporters on Tuesday, he said that the effort would scale up, that would eventually up to about 40,000 retail pharmacies, including Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, would also receive doses directly from the federal government. Once the program starts, Zients said that those wishing to get vaccinated would follow their state's current eligibility requirements, and if eligible, then check with their local pharmacy to see if the vaccine is available. In his remarks, Zients stressed that the equity of vaccine distribution is the key component to the pharmacy effort. In many locations around the United States, white people are getting vaccinated at a much higher rate than people of color. Pharmacy sites are selected. Now look, y'all. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Listen, if you feel as though that you should take the vaccine, take the vaccine. I don't want to talk anybody out of taking the vaccine. I heard it is helping a lot of people, and I heard that it is not being so pleasant to other people. So it's good to at least know that Lowdown and Whitney D did break down that at least they're not putting COVID in the vaccine that they putting inside of you so that your body can grow antibodies to be able to fight against it. At least it is an actual, seems like it's an actual dosage that should prevent you from getting the virus altogether. So if you feel as though you need to take the vaccine, go ahead and take it. Okay? I don't want to talk anybody out of taking the vaccine. I have my own personal views, but I will let those be as they are. I think some of y'all already know what they are. L, good enough. What's going on? Good morning, Flawless Beauty. Good morning, niece. How you doing? Let me see here. Good morning, Atmos. Love the channel, positivity, and people are here. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Boom, boom, boom. So, listen, y'all. Zeiss said that he completed the call to vote. Governors also announced that a slight increase in the number of doses that states would expect over the next few weeks, from 10 million doses a week to about 10.5 million. The Biden administration had just announced last week in short-term increase to 10 million doses a week from 8.6 million. NPR reported Monday that the vaccine maker Moderna had made significant progress in increasing its shipments to the United States government, while Pfizer, which has an authorized vaccine with its German counterpart BioNTech, was lagging behind. So, hey, do whatever you feel is right for you, for your family, and for your health, okay? I don't want to talk anybody out of it. I'm back. I don't know what happened. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? You hear me and Dingo? Y'all hear me? Am I back? Okay, I think I'm back now. Yeah, so let me go back over here. Share screen. Chrome window. Okay, great. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Now this right here was simply insane. This little crazy lady. So it says here that anti-mask Karen blocks coffee shop drive-through for over an hour. A viral TikTok video shows a woman dubbed a Karen sitting in a coffee shop drive-through for over an hour because she refused to wear a mask to be served. The video was posted to TikTok by Hannah Morelli, who works at Better Buzz Coffee in San Diego. The footage shows the two unmasked people in the car, and Morelli said they had already been sitting in the drive-thru window for nearly a half an hour. The video's caption says this lady decided to sit in our drive-thru for at least an hour and a half because she decided our mask policy doesn't apply to her. Listen, if you want some doggone coffee, put your doggone mask on. These folks, man. Hold on. Let me show y'all this. Folks make life so difficult. Let's see if this gonna show for y'all. So this crazy lady, let me see if it comes up. There you go. This lady here gonna sit in these folks' parking lot for a whole hour, clogging it up because she ain't gonna put no doggone mask on. Listen, people have different policies for their businesses. You can't tell a business how to run a business when it comes to how they're going to protect their employees. If they ask you to put a freaking mask on, put the freaking mask on. It is not that serious. It is no, first of all, it is no cup of coffee that is so important that you should wait an hour. First of all, she said she had already been waiting a half an hour. Any half hour for a cup of coffee absolutely makes no sense to me. But to wait an hour? A whole hour in a drive-thru, probably with people honking behind you, mad, angry, ready to knock your lights out because they got to get to work, or they just stop in the drive-thru just to get some coffee so they can start their day off good. They start off with having to deal with somebody like you. I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy. Ain't no cup of coffee that serious. It says in the next cut, when Riley outside the co-worker, she's been here for 40 minutes now. Does she want to clock in? She basically works here at this point. What's it like to have so much time on your hands? What's it like to be so bored? Man, listen. Don't make no sense. Y'all can probably check that out on TikTok if y'all want to. I ain't gonna waste my time watching it. But I thought it was very idiotic and something that people should see, that people will do anything for a cup of joe in the morning. Let me see. Did she get the coffee? That's a good question. Let me see. What's it like to be this bored? Arrived. In the subsequent cut, San Diego police have arrived and are speaking with the woman in the drive-thru. But really made a subsequent video to clap back at the commentator who said they live in an area where establishments ban masks. Say you live in a red state, without saying you live in a red state, Morelli says. In another follow-up video, Morelli explains that there's a relatively short distance between the driver and the server window, so the business requires masks to be worn for service. And I understand that. She also explained that the anti-masking coffee Karen claimed she was exempt from mask policies. What? This lady claims that she was exempt from mask policies. It reminds me of a customer that told me one time that we are a COVID-free house. Yeah. We really said employees have accommodated other anti-maskers by serving them away from the building, which complies with the California mandate to find a safe way to continue service. However, Morelli said that the Karen pulled up in the drive-thru and said relocation would be an inconvenience at this point. The establishment can deny to serve the patron. Morelli said that the line built up to the point that another patron wearing a mask walked up to the car. Morelli said that finally, even though they flashed alleged health documents in the San Diego police, the Karen and her companion were asked to leave. The Better Buzz did not serve them. So no, they did not get their coffee. After holding up the line for a whole hour, man, I could not have been behind her in that line. It would have been a bad, bad morning for that lady or her car. Okay? Hey, V Smooth, how you doing? How you doing? Well, y'all, listen. That is the morning beat. Okay? That's our show for today. I got to go to work now so I can pay these bills. I want y'all to have a blessed day. I want y'all to wear your mask everywhere, even if it's at the drive-thru. Wear your gloves, sanitize, Diva time, good morning. I want y'all to know I love y'all. Everybody have a blessed day, and I will talk to y'all later. Stay out these crazy things going on these YouTube streets. Let's stay positive over here on OCOV. I love y'all. Peace.